Here comes the Bulldogs again. Ruga Birwa with an athletic, acrobatic play in the paint, and he gets it to fall.
Wow, what a finish.
Still a 2-point lead for Portland. Pepito Garamagisha dishes it out to Camis. Camis drives into the paint through traffic. Woo! And a reverse layup, and he gets it to go. What a pretty play. Oxford Hills now out in the press. Remy Jowani into the front court. Donato gives it off to Camis in the corner. Camis is going to try the three. Bang! Jesse Camis is having himself a regional final. Second quarter from the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland. AA North boys regional final. Abby Davids, Ethan Snow, Greg Levinsky. Your broadcast team today. Tied at 7-all. Here's Remy Jowani. Fadeaway shot in the paint. Right into the hands of Esposito, and he gets it back out to Garamagisha. He puts it up, and a player control foul is going to go against Petito Garamagisha.
And he played him well there. Bickford played him very well there, and we're going to get to see that back. And look at this, slides over, puts his body there. May have taken it outside of the middle of his frame, but gets the call for moving his feet.
I've always been told defender gets benefit of the doubt 9 times out of 10.
Yes, for sure.
On
especially when you move those feet first.
So Oxford Hills with the basketball back. Pelletier gives it to Soren. He'll bring it across the timing stripe. Soren to Bickford. Bickford into the paint. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Camis with the rebound.
And he doesn't miss those rebounds. He snatched that one out the air.
Here's Vayu for 3. Doesn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
And I'm telling you, about 90% of the time that somebody tries to get a block from behind, it results in being a foul.
Bickford just picked up his second foul. Only team third against Oxford Hills. 3 team fouls for each side so far. 3 shots for Drew Vayu. And he hits the first. That's one thing about this Portland team, Abby, that makes them so dangerous is just how deep they run off the bench.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They can run 4, 5, 6 guys off the bench.
Second shot good for Vayu, and Portland has their first lead of the day, 7-9.
I tell you, there's a kid they have on the bench, Eddie Antonio, if you ever get a chance to see him play. He doesn't play very much, but boy, can he play. He reminds me a lot of Youssef Dekane.
2 of 3 for Vayu. Here comes Oxford Hills, down by 2, trailing for the first time today. Since very early on in the first quarter, I should say. Underneath Pelletier. Tried to lob one over the head of a defender and into the hands of Holden Shaw, but it's out of bounds, but last touch by Portland.
Gotta love that high-low action.
7:02
got that to go.
7:02 to play in the second quarter. Inbound, Soren, catch and shoot 3, right into the hands of Drew Vayu. To the rack, and a block from behind by Shaw, but a rebound from Camis is through for 2.
And just staying ready.
Here comes Oxford Hills again, down by 4. Dished off, Polkinen in the lane. Can't get it to go. Camis with another big rebound.
And one of the things you're seeing here is Rigabera is hounding Polkinen off the ball, not letting him get any space or time. He's their point guard.
11-7 the lead for Portland. Just over 6 minutes to play in this second quarter. Vayu, far side to Ruga Birwa. He takes it to the rack, runs into a double team, can't get it to go. Camis is right there again for the offensive putback.
And look at Jesse Camis. Somebody else takes the attention, and he's there to clean it up.
Timeout Oxford Hills. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, but just again, Camis. He is up to 6 points in this first half.
Yep. And that's what he does. He kept his eye on the ball the whole time that you just saw him tracking the ball. And I believe we might get to see there he is. Look at him inside. He's so strong and finishes so well around the rim.
And for a team like Oxford Hills that defends well against big man so far, Camis is just owning the boards.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is indeed. And I tell you, it's the athletic guards around him that allows him to really command the paint. Without those athletic guards helping and hedging and, and taking up space on the floor, he wouldn't be able to be as dominant as he is inside.
So out of the timeout, it'll be Oxford Hills basketball. Eli Soren will inbound. Gets it into Tegan Pelletier, guarded closely by Remy Jowani. Pelletier across the timing stripe. Tries to get a pass to Soren, and it's out of his reach and out of bounds. Great defense from the Bulldogs.
And Joe Russo let us know. He said we're going to be picking up 94 feet, and there it is.
So Portland with a 13-7 lead, 5:53 to play until halftime. Has the ball in the lead, and they're on a bit of a run. Oxford Hills has not scored yet this quarter. Up top, Gamis. Off to WHOU. Thought about a three. Now he's going to take it. Misses the mark. Too strong. Poking him with the rebound.
Elevated well for that rebound, too.
Into the corner. Soren. Out to Shaw. He wants a three. Off the back iron. And the long rebound by Rugabirwa. Jowani. He's going to drive, trying to get past Victor. Great kick out to Kennedy Charles. His three is too strong. Fight for the rebound. Shaw gives it to Soren.
Polkanen and Pelletier have to get something going here.
5 minutes to play in this second quarter. Polkanen hands it off to Shaw. Just up top to Bickford. Foul line to Pelletier. He'll try the jumper, and it's nothing but net.
Right on cue.
First 2 points of the game for Tegan Pelletier. You knew he wasn't going to stay quiet for long.
Not for long at all.
13-9, Portland with the lead. Hands it off to WHOU. To Wani. Wani from the foul line. Can't get it to go. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Kamis, and it's going the other way.
And I know he missed it, but that last pull-up by Remy Jowani was impressive. Stopping on a dime like that, changing direction like that, just shows all the stuff he has in his bag.
Patia Donato checks back into the game for the Bulldogs. Long inbound pass, and it's going to be stolen away by Portland. They tried to send Polkanen long, and Portland was having none of it. Here's Charles from the mid-range. Can't get it to go. Kamis, another offensive rebound. In the paint, puts it up. No. And the rebound is tracked down by Lincoln Merrill.
I don't think Bickford saw Kamis in the backcourt there.
Take it down to the halfway mark of this second quarter. Here's Polkanen right to the rack, and he gets fouled, and he's going to the line.
Look at the athleticism from Cole Polkanen. He set him up really well, and I think we're going to get to see that setup. Look at that. Through the legs, hesitation, crossover. Beautiful stuff. Watch how he extends the ball in front of him to make sure that he gets the contact going up.
Kennedy Charles picked up his first foul. First shot for Polkanen is sunk. This is his first trip to the free throw line today. Kevin Rugabirwa checks back into the game for the Bulldogs for Kennedy Charles. Second shot, Polkanen. He misses the second. Fight for the rebound is one by who else but Kamis. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Joe Russo. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. We'd like to thank all of our viewers for subscribing to WHOU.Live. Your subscription allows us to keep expanding our coverage of high school sports, musical competitions, and events from all around the state. WHOU.Live expects to cover more than 1,800 games and events throughout the school year. Want coverage at your school? Give us a call, 207-532-30. 600. And coming up after the conclusion of the second quarter, we'll have the J. McLaughlin we'll have the Catan Trust halftime show. We'll break down this first half for you. Probably talk about the girls' game that we just experienced just a little bit earlier on this afternoon and get you set and ready for the AA South Regional Finals, which will be taking place tonight. Thornton and Gorham for the girls' title, South Portland and Thornton for the boys' title.
Oh, what a matchup those are going to be too. We've got a jam-packed day of great matchups.
Of course, the Thornton boys going all the way down to the wire and then some against Bonnie Eagle last night in the semifinal. Back underway here. Rugabirwa gives it off to Wani into the hands of Donato. Bounce pass back to Giro Magisha. Gives it to Rugabirwa for three. Kamis is there for the rebound. He dumps it off to to Wani, and he gets blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Portland is going the other way.
And Shaw He is a force inside. We don't talk about him enough. Look at this. Look at the hands. Look at the size and strength. Nice job by Shaw in there.
3:39 to play. Pelletier inbounds to Bickford, to Pokinen, pushing the tempo across the timing stripe. Picked up defensively by Kennedy Charles. Pokinen drives, stops, dumps it up to Shaw. Shaw, spin move in the paint off the glass.
This man, unsung hero for Shaw, is my man Shaw.
3:14 to go in this second quarter. Giro Magisha to Kennedy Charles. Guarded closely by Tanner Bickford. Into the corner, Giro Magisha.
And very similar to the Bonnie Eagle guys, the 2-3 zone that the Vikings are running works really well because of their length, size, and athleticism.
Kennedy Charles with it in hand, dumps it up top to Camise. Ball is going to be tipped, and it's stolen away by Oxford Hills. And Oxford Hills gets the turnover on the mishandle. Here's Pelletier going up against Donato. Pelletier pulls up for three, in and out, offensive rebound, ball's on the floor, and it's picked up by Camise. Camise nearly had it stolen away by Shaw. Here comes Portland. Remy Jowani up top, Giro Magisha. Giro Magisha from the foul line. Off the back iron, Pokinen has the rebound. In the lane, that was Bickford, and he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
And it looked like they bailed him out there. Bickford did not look like he had a plan. And we get to see it here. Great go-ahead pass by Pokinen and Bickford. Oh, yeah, definitely. Giro Magisha got him.
Pepito Giro Magisha picks up his second fouls. 15 foul against Portland. 2:07 to play in the second quarter. Bickford's first shot is up, and he sinks it through. And that ties the game at 13 all. In this defensive battle early on. Tanner Bickford at the line for one more, trying to put his team back in front. And he does. 2 for 2 for Bickford from the free throw line. 14-13 the advantage. 2 minutes to play. Remy Jowani. Bounce pass to Rugabirwa. Rugabira up top. Esposito three, and he gets it to go.
And that's a massive shot from Esposito.
Sam Esposito, the senior captain. Doesn't shoot him very often, but when he does, he can hit him most of the time. Back
Yes,
the other
he
way,
can.
it's Shaw who lays it in for two.
And look at that ball movement. Oh my goodness, that was a thing of beauty.
And we're tied at 16 all, 90 seconds to play until halftime. Wani, bounce pass, Rugabirwa. Back to Esposito. The tower. He's got 2 fouls. Donato up top. Donato going up against Pelletier. Off balance shot. And the rebound is tracked down by Oxford Hills. Tower nearly had the steal as he dives into his own bench. It'll stay with Oxford Hills, but a great effort from Tower regardless.
And we're going to see that ball movement again. Look at this. Backdoor cut, extra pass. That is a thing of beauty. That's old school Celtics basketball right there.
Minute 10 to play. Inbounded to Pelletier. Lob pass into Shaw. Shaw in trouble. Finds Bickford. Bickford for an open three. In and out. Fight for the rebound. Won by Donato.
I think stayed up there.
Wani got the rebound, but a good look from... As that one rattles around, doesn't go. Here comes Pelletier with it for Oxford Hills, and we're going to have a foul called against Portland.
And Wani was down on the other end for a minute. Might have taken a shot to the face on that one. But he's tough. He's going to be fine.
Looks like Donato.
Oh, sorry, Donato, yeah.
In a little bit of pain, he's going to check out. Here comes Drew Veyu in for him. And also back into the game for Portland, Pepito Giro Magisha. Tegan Pelletier will inbound underneath. Long pass into Cole Pokinen. Pokinen to Soren. He's got a wide open three. Front of the rim. Rebound to Portland. Taking down to 30 seconds to play. We'll see if Portland holds for the final shot in this tie game. Final seconds before halftime. Gary Magisha, bounce pass to WHOU. Into the corner.
Oh.
Sidestep 3. Rattles around and doesn't fall. Poking him with a rebound. He's got Soren out in front. Soren to the rack. Can't get it to go. WHOU has the rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Tegan Pelletier. Looked like he was trying to piggyback right on that play.
It looked like definitely an over-the-back call, but great to see him aggressive going to rebound. Oh, yeah. That's an easy call for the official.
Of course, you saw the official rush in quickly.
Yep.
For those who don't know, a little scrum after the Oxford Hill Chevrolet game last night.
It's good for these officials to get this game under control early.
So, under 10, here's Remy Jowani. Guarded closely by Bickford. He goes by him, puts up a shot, banks it in at the buzzer. Time is going to expire, and Portland is going to take a 2-point lead in the halftime.
We have to take a look at this move again. Iverson shake. Come here, shift team. What a floater.
Banks it in, and it gives Portland the 2-point lead as they head into the halftime break. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back for the Katahdin Trust halftime show. Watching the Class AA North Boys Regional Final on WHOU.Lives.